When I think Josephine Baker, I think class. I think crazy. I think devious, sneaky, fun, loving, caring, heart, and soul. She embodies so much that I can relate to. She's like this crazy, complicated mess. And the more and more I research her, the more I feel closer to her, because I can see so much of what she's gone through and how she's lived and how she could have thought about things and reasoned things out. And when I see and read those things, I think about my own personal experiences. And I think that's the beauty in art, is we see something and we immediately associate it with our own life and how it can fit, and how we might be doing the same thing or whatever that is. This kind of a project is like a personal journey for myself. I want to express all of that energy in a way where I can show the world something that was here not too long ago, back in the 20s through the 60s. This woman is absolutely amazing. She is an example, I think, for a lot of people. There are bits in her story that I think a lot of us can relate to. For myself, beyond the emotional parts, I think about how she helped the Jews in France at the time during the Holocaust. Members of my family, they had to hide. My family who are from France. I think about how she was a struggling African-American woman, young woman in America, just trying to do what it is that she wanted to do by all means necessary. She was somewhat of an opportunist, and some authors may disagree with me on that, but this is what I see when I read her story. I get it. You know, there's a hunger there. There's a need, and she will do what she needs to do to get done what she needed to get done. But she was starving. She was a starving artist. She was poor. You know, she lived in poverty and squalor in East St. Louis. And there's just so much to that I see, that I think that made her who she was. And it's something that needs to be revealed again. It needs to be shown again. And so I'm taking this journey. I'm transforming my body. I'm transforming some of my habits. I'm starting to dig into what it means to be Josephine, what that looks like, what that feels like, what that sounds like, what that behaves like, even in my day-to-day. It's all part of this project that I'm doing here. With the acting, I see how it is that she could have performed, because there was just a need to be on stage. It was a need to be seen. It was a need to be heard. And France gave her that opportunity. And when they did, it was like the best thing.